Stuttering affects millions, yet its underlying causes remain shrouded in mystery. But what if the key to understanding and treating this complex condition lies not just in speech, but in the intricate web of comorbidities that often accompany it? This groundbreaking idea was the centerpiece of Shelley Jo Craft, MS PhD's presentation at the STARS, Stuttering Treatment and Research Society, inaugural Education and Research Conference in Dana Point, California. As the first medical education conference dedicated to the neurobiology, genetics, and treatment of stuttering, STARS provided the perfect platform for Craft to unveil her innovative model, one that draws parallels to asthma treatment by addressing comorbidities as integral to managing stuttering. Craft, director of the Behavior Speech Genetics Lab and associate professor at Wayne University, argues that stuttering isn't an isolated issue. Instead, it's intertwined with conditions like metabolic and gut issues, ADHD, sleep disruptions, respiratory diseases, inflammation, and allergies. And this is the part most people miss. By treating these comorbidities, we might unlock more effective strategies for managing stuttering itself. Genetic insights unraveling the threads. Genomic-wide association studies, GWAS, have shed light on specific genes linked to stuttering. For instance, the ZMAT4 loci is significantly associated with stuttering in individuals of African ancestry, while the FAM49A loci correlates with developmental stuttering in those of European descent. But here's where it gets controversial. The SSUH2 gene, typically linked to muscle control and conditions like rippling muscle disease, RMD, has emerged as a gene of interest. RMD shares striking similarities with stuttering, both often begin in childhood and involve heightened muscle irritability. Even more intriguing, SSUH2 is expressed in the gut, often referred to as the second brain. Could the gut microbiome, with its ties to serotonin and inflammation, hold the key to understanding stuttering's comorbidities? It's a question that sparks debate and invites further exploration. Comorbidity data, connecting the dots. Craft and her team conducted the largest genetic study of self-reported stuttering to date, analyzing nearly 100,000 cases and over 1 million controls. Published in Nature Genetics, their research identified 57 genomic regions and 48 genes associated with stuttering. But the real eye-opener, these genes were also linked to conditions like ADHD, anxiety, asthma, depression, and sleep disorders. To validate these findings, Craft developed the Other Health Inventory for individuals who stutter, OHI, a self-reporting tool that revealed gastrointestinal, dermatological, respiratory, sleep, and viral infection issues as common comorbidities. Craft advocates for the development of an endophenotype, a measurable biological trait closely tied to the root cause of stuttering. Unlike broad clinical phenotypes, endophenotypes offer a more precise understanding of the disorder's underlying mechanisms. But this approach isn't without its critics. Some argue that reducing stuttering to biological traits oversimplifies a condition deeply influenced by environmental and psychological factors. What do you think? Is this a step forward, or are we missing the bigger picture? Moving forward, screening and treatment. To truly advance stuttering research and care, Craft emphasizes the need for comprehensive screening and treatment of comorbid conditions. We need to include screening, assessment, and treatment recommendations for comorbid conditions in stuttering populations, she told attendees. This interdisciplinary approach could transform how we address stuttering, but it also raises questions. Are we prepared to integrate such complex care into existing treatment frameworks? And how will this impact the way speech therapists, doctors, and patients approach stuttering? As the conversation around stuttering evolves, one thing is clear. The future of treatment lies in understanding its connections to other conditions. But the question remains, are we ready to rethink everything we thought we knew about stuttering? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the dialogue going.